everyone and welcome to my channel. My name's Victoria. I'm back with another tarot pick a card reading today. Today's reading is going to be called What is Blocking Your Connection? So we're dealing with maybe someone you fancy from afar, or maybe they fancy you, or maybe you're with your person and you're separated from them right now. Just generally try to pick up on their energies and your energies and what's going on between you. If you're new to my channel, I do tarot pick a card readings throughout the week, and I use classic tarot cards and some oracle decks, and sometimes I do the charms, sometimes I've introduced the pendulum reading recently, but today's reading is just going to be the cards, okay, because that's what I feel drawn to today, just to do a straightforward, clean, nice cut reading, just get some information about what's going on with your person. Okay, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do, and turn on the notification bell, and then you'll be notified of any new videos that I upload. Okay, before we do your reading, I'd just like you to try and put both feet flat on the ground so we can get your energies going, and try and just relax your body. And then I would like you to close your eyes, take a big deep breath in, and just picture your person. Okay, picture your person's face or anything that reminds you of them. Okay, and then after that, let that breath out and then pick your piles. So either choose from pile 1, pile 2 or pile 3. And if you feel conflicted between two piles, which can happen with the energies, you could be attracted to two different spirit messages, it's perfectly fine to read 2. You don't have to limit yourself to 1. Okay, so I'll give you a few minutes to picture your person now. Hello and welcome back to those of you who've chosen pile 1 today in this pick a card reading. What is blocking your union, or what is blocking your person today? Okay, let's have a look at your cards, at your tarot cards first, and we'll read the oracle one at the end. If you would ever like a personal tarot card reading with me, I am on ST. I have a shop there now, and if you'd like to book through ST, you can find the link in the description box below, or you could book through PayPal, and I will leave the links to book for that as well in the description box right below this video. Okay, let's have a look at your tarot cards. We have the 5 of Wands, we have the Emperor in reverse, we have the Ace of Pentacles, the 4 of Cups, and the 9 of Wands in reverse. The 4 of Cups is also in reverse. And your oracle card is intimacy. Okay, just put these up a little bit. Okay. Sorry about the fan in the background. It's really hot here in the UK at the minute. It's about 32 degrees outside, and I'm boiling right now, and we've got this fan in the background. I'm sorry about the background noise. Just ignore it and we'll get on with your reading. Okay, we have the 5 of Wands in reverse, okay, right at the very beginning of your reading. What I'm sensing with your person is that I feel like your person is, I think things for you started out really well in your connection, in your union, okay? I feel like it started so well at the beginning, maybe a little bit too fast, maybe for your person. You had a good connection, the relationship was going really well, but for some reason with the Emperor in reverse right now, the power has gone, or the feeling of the relationship just getting a little bit weak. Okay, that's how your person's feeling. Maybe it was all consuming a little bit too much and they felt like they had to retreat right now, because when the Emperor's in reverse, there's a little bit of weakness going on because it's quite powerful in the upright position. When he's in reverse, it's more almost like they're just retreating within themselves. I also feel that as well. They may be a little bit, with your connection, they may have gone, I've just heard the word immature, okay? Maybe they are too immature in their mind to have a serious relationship. Maybe they were thinking differently and you were thinking another way. For some of you, remember this is a general reading for the collective, so I'm reading for quite a few people, so I'm trying to get the energies of a wider audience. So just take the parts that have resonated with you and just discard the ones that are not for your situation, because they're for someone else. Okay. This person could have got a little bit big-headed or full of themselves, so maybe they didn't know how to handle something that was serious, so they came across as being a bit arrogant, but they were actually a bit immature. And that's what I'm hearing as well. Okay, let's have a look what the Ace of Pentacles here. So the Ace of Pentacles in your center of your reading, okay, this is telling me that this person has been after a new job, because this is a new kind of enterprise. Okay, so this, if they're a little bit distant right now, they are focusing their energies on something new that they're trying to create or manifest. Okay, so their brain or their mind is about money and jobs and bettering themselves. I also get the sense with this spread also this person may not feel that they're good enough to come into your realm, into your life. Okay, maybe they're feeling that their job isn't good enough or their circumstances are not good enough. It's quite a big feeling there. Yeah, they're worried about money as well. Okay, they're trying to raise their profile. Yeah, there's a sense that they don't feel good enough for your connection. We have the 4 of Cups in reverse. I did make a mistake with the last reading and I actually read the 8 of Cups instead of the 6 of Pentacles with one of my old readings. I don't know if anyone spotted it. So this is the 4 of Cups in reverse. I really need to put my glasses on when I do these readings. So with the 4 of Cups in reverse, it's always about emotional energy. Okay, so we're sensing that they are after a new direction, a new outlook on their lives. So I do feel like if you are not in complete communication with this person, I do feel like they are going to come back in a different form. Does that make sense? So maybe they were one way, they feel like they've missed out with you, or they feel like they've missed out on an opportunity to be with you, and that feeling of being missing out on something really bothers them. So I do feel like they're going to come back with a new perspective on your relationship. I feel like they don't like missing out on an opportunity because they do have a bit of an ego. Your person has a bit of an ego, a little bit on the arrogant side, or an arrogance of situation. Do I feel like there's going to be a brand new outlook? Maybe they have learned from their lessons, they've sort of changed their behaviour, changed their ways. A sense of, because we do have the Oracle card of intimacy, you see. So, they want this connection with you. They want this. But for some reason, they're just too immature or a little bit arrogant to see it at the time. Have the 9 of Wands in reverse at the end of your reading. Okay, which is interesting. They may have been defensive. So you may have been telling them, you're acting a little bit silly, grow up a little bit. You were after a more serious relationship where they were messing about a little bit more for some of you. And you were after something that they weren't at the time. I do feel like they're kicking themselves because they missed an opportunity for a lot of you. And they are going to come back with a different perspective, so a different offer. Shame we haven't got the Ace of Cups actually as well. So we do have the 9 of Pentacles. It's telling me something that they're going to... Sorry, but my dishwasher's just cleaning itself. All these noises everywhere in this reading. Soon my cats are going to come in like they usually do when I'm doing a tarot reading as well. I'm sure they're attracted to my voice. So yes, it's telling me that they had a defense up, you know. I almost see, you know, the X Factor, you see the cross. And that's what I can see. Like they had their arms folded, they like folding their arms. I'm not immature. But I feel like they've probably thought, yes, I am quite immature actually, and I have missed out on being with this person for a lot of you. And I could kick myself. This is what Tarot, I'm only the messenger, okay? You picked your video, you picked your number, so I'm only the messenger. Because this is what they really are after with you, okay? For some of you, it could be the sex that's attracting them, okay? Maybe you had good sex or good intimacy and they're after this again. For a lot of you, I think that they are missing out on a more serious relationship because they're trying to better themselves right now with the Ace of Pentacles in the center. So this feeling of not being good enough for you. They see that you're good. They see that you're kind. You'll see that I just heard the words better than them. They think you're better than them. And maybe they're a bit embarrassed about their own circumstances for a lot of you. Let's take an empowering card out. See what it comes up with. Just take one from the center. What kind of advice on life would I give to my younger self? There you go. There's that immaturity, that immature, you know, that immaturity of your person. What kind of advice on life would I give to my younger self? I just heard the words grow up. So that is, so your person's been a little bit immature in this reading, okay? Needs to grow up slightly. They're okay, they're not a bad person, but a little bit arrogant, a little bit immature, a little bit of immature behaviour that went on. Okay, so that's the reading I have for those of you who've chosen pile 1 today. And yeah, if you like that reading, or check out the others on my playlists, I have quite a few on there now, you can check those out. Also, if you're attracted to another number, you feel free to read that one as well. There could be spirit messages for you there also. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell. Share the video to those who you think may like to see it, or a friend, family, acquaintance, work colleagues who would like a tarot reading like this. That would help my channel out also. And maybe they want a spirit message also. Maybe they're in the same situation as yourself. Okay, that's what I have for you now, for those of you who've chosen pile number 1. And I shall see you all really, really soon with another tarot card video. Okay, bye-bye for now. Bye-bye. Hello, and welcome back to those of you who've chosen pile 2 today in this what is blocking your union, what is blocking your connection, and let's just see what the energies are right now with your person and with you. Okay, before I read your tarot cards out, just a quick word. I'm now doing personal tarot card readings for those of you who would like one from me. I do them personally, okay? I do each one and I tune into your energies. So it is me that's doing them, because somebody asked me, is it really you doing the reading? And I said, yes, it really is me. I might do some on a sound file now. Now I've figured out how to do a sound file. If you would like that instead of a video. And the links to book are either through SD, I am on there. If you don't feel like booking through SD, you can book through PayPal, and I will leave those links in the description box right below the video. And I am quite affordable as well, you'll be surprised. Okay, let's have a look at your tarot cards. We have the 3 of Pentacles in reverse. As you can see, I'm reading with my, what I call now, birthday deck. I absolutely connect and resonate with these cards really strongly. We have the Ace of Wands upright. We have the 6 of Swords in reverse. We have the 6 of Wands in reverse. We have a lot of Wands energy. We have the 8 of Cups in reverse. Okay, let's have a look what is blocking. Oh, let's have a look at your oracle. Ooh, creativity from the Oracle. Love Oracle deck. Beautiful cards. Okay, sorry about the background noise. I do have the fan on. It's really, really hot in the UK at the minute. And yes, we do actually have a summer in the UK. We've had one since March. It's getting a little bit too hot for me, to be honest. But that's the noise you hear in the background because I am hot. Right, we have the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Yes, I should have put my glasses on, but I've already started my reading and I'm on a roll. Okay, I feel like with your person, they weren't willing to compromise. Okay, there's this sense that they weren't willing to work together. They were maybe a little bit selfish. Okay, that's the sense I get also with the Three of Pentacles in reverse. It's almost like they're going to stick to their boundaries and there's no changing their minds or changing their minds about a certain situation. And that's what I can hear really strongly as well. Okay, they like things done the way they like things done with your person. It has to be exact and that's the way it is. Let's see why. We have the Ace of Wands, which is the right way up. Okay, Ace of Wands. Now why are you doing that? Okay, I think the urge to create something was there, really there. Maybe it was you that didn't want what they wanted. Okay, I think they wanted this relationship, but I feel like they wanted it all on their terms. Okay, they weren't going to compromise. That's quite clear with these two cards actually. Okay, they didn't want any. God, I just heard, I don't know why I've heard the, it doesn't sound very nice, but I feel like they didn't want any sloppiness. They're quite prim and proper and they wanted it done exactly the way they wanted it, on time. That's how, I've got that sense of rigid, what do you call it, being rigid, being a stickler for rules and regulations. And well, why has that come out? Right, let's keep going. You've got the Six of Swords in the centre of your reading. Ouch. Straight away. The Six of Swords straight in the centre. Okay, they feel like, again, things are now stuck, or things are not moving or progressing the way either of you would like actually. So I think you've both sort of been stubborn and stuck. I just saw an image of 2 feet being stuck in the mud. Do you know what I mean? Being stuck, not knowing which way, whether you to go back and start again or whether you to go forwards and create something else. I feel like both these energies now got stuck. I think you could be both as stubborn as each other or not budging. There could be travel issues with the Six of Swords in reverse, or maybe one won't move to the other, one wants to move to the other, one wants to take a job somewhere, one doesn't want to go. I feel like that, you know, I also sense that you could be as bad as each other, that you're quite alike in personality, and for a lot of you, you could be very similar in your minds. I do feel like, remember, this is a general reading, so I'm trying to get into the energies of everybody that's watching. Okay, so I do feel like a lot of you it's bad as each other, some of you not so bad, one is more stubborn than the other, but I feel like there's no budging or no compromising right now. We also have the Six of Wands in reverse as well as the Six of Swords. That's interesting actually. Right, your person or you feel like maybe they think things aren't working. There's that feel like they may want to give up, or you might want to give up. Maybe things for you between you aren't working 100%, and there's that feeling that they're in between giving up and wanting to stay, or that could be you actually. So that sense of is it worth it? Is all this connection, is it all worth it? All this hassle, all this stuff. Why are we so stubborn? Why can't we make it work? Your person may have gone quiet and retreated a little bit right now because they're thinking about what to do, or you could have done that actually. We have the Eight of Cups in reverse also. I do feel like this person will come back. I do feel like there's things that need to be said, things that you need to talk about. Things have been left unsaid, I feel. There's things that need sorting, whatever it is, whether it's closure or whether you want to start again. But I do feel like they are going to approach you again, and you might want to have that closure. I feel like something from the past also may have cropped up, or a situation from the past, either you or them, has sort of made them feel like, oh no, not again. You know, it's happened again, sort of thing. Creativity, okay? So this is what your person wants. So maybe this is what they want. This creativity card. Going off in a hot air balloon. There's a boat there, so it could be a bit travelling, moving, a bit of study, a bit of peace with the white doves. There'll be peace and quiet. You see how they're back is they're looking out on choices with this card, if you look at it. Almost like they're creating a new start, a new life. See that? A couple, one wants hot air balloon, one wants a door with a rainbow. I think there could be compromises to be had if you want to keep going, but there's some kind of closure. Not closure, it's closure for some. I feel like it's half and half. So you're closing the door for some of you and restarting, or you're closing the door on a situation and restarting the relationship afresh. So it's either one or the other, I sense, of this reading. Unfinished business, things unsaid. Right, should we take one of these empowering, beautiful empowering cards? Let's see. Oh, one more shuffle. Oh, there you go. That one wanted to come out. Who or what defines the contents of my life? That one fell out. So who or what defines the contents of my life? So this is just very, very apt to your reading, actually, isn't it? Yeah. So basically you need to empower your own life. You can't live by the rules of what other people want, because it doesn't work when you do that. Because you'll always resort back to old behaviours. Maybe that's what's happened here. There's a resorting of being stuck and stubborn and not moving, and compromising has become maybe impossible for some of you. But there is hope there with the Eight of Cups. There is a returning home situation for some of you, trying to start again. For others, just closure. Maybe more of a, I don't think it's friendship. Making you feel better, making you feel themselves, because I feel like you've been great friends as well. There was a huge connection, or is still a huge connection going on. It's also that sense of having respect for one another. You have respect for one another. You still do, actually. I feel like even if you're not going to get back together, or if you're not in connection, or you are and things are going wrong, that person still has great respect for you, and you still have the great respect for them, because you're quite alike. That's what I sense with this reading, those of you who've chosen pile 2 today. Okay, that's the reading I have for those of you who've chosen pile 2. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please do, and thank you to everyone who has. I always forget to thank my subscribers, and it's rude, I should do. Please share the video to those who think may like a reading like this. What else? Turn on the notification bell, and then should be notified when I upload. I will be back with another video very, very soon. Check out the others on the playlists, and if you felt drawn to another number, maybe you could get more spirit information from another number also. Okay, that's what I have for you, those of you who've chosen pile 2 today, and I shall see you all really soon with another pick a card reading. Okay, bye bye for now. Bye bye. Hello, all of those of you who've chosen pile 3 today in this pick a card reading. Before I read your cards, just a quick word. I am now doing personal tarot readings. If you'd like a tarot reading with me, a continuation of this reading, or a personalized one, and yes, I do the tarot readings. Somebody asked me the other day, oh, is it actually you? And I said, yeah, it's actually me doing the readings. If you'd like one of those, the links to book will be straight beneath the video in the description box. Okay, let's have a look at your tarot cards. We have the 3 of Cups in reverse. Okay. We have the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Temperance. We have the King of Wands. We have the Fool in reverse. Do you know, as soon as I was turning each card, I knew exactly what was going on. You did? Yeah. Remember, this is a general reading, so this reading won't be for absolutely everybody, okay? Well, the reading is for you because you picked your number, but not all the messages I say will be exactly for you, okay? Just a quick reminder, I'm reading for a wider audience, okay? So I have to pick up on all your energies, and I don't always hit everybody's nail on the head, if you know what I mean. Let's have a look at your oracle card, spiritual maturity. Okay, so a lot of you right now are, this card, it's quite obvious, are feeling that deep, almost psychic vibe. And I got it the minute I turned over each card, so that card didn't surprise me there. I feel like you're already in tune with your intuition. I feel like you already got a good sense of what's going on. I feel like you've got quite a few choices to make and you're balancing up quite a few things. We have 3 of Cups in reverse. I feel like there could be gossip. There could be a third party situation going on, or 1 or 2 of you flirting, I feel. See, let me show you. The cups there, you've got 3 ladies. Yeah? And they're all there gossiping and chattering away. So for a lot of you, gossip has become a problem. Flirting is another. 1 or 2 of you may be in a third party situation where the person has somebody else or you have somebody else, and there could be an ex sort of interfering. They could have children with an ex and they've sort of stuck their, what was the expression in the UK, stuck their oar in. Okay, they could be given an opinion to them. So that is the first card. Let's read on and see what else you said. Right, stay to the end, okay? Just a quick message. Don't turn off now because there's more. There's more messages. When the Wheel of Fortune comes out, people often assume it's about money with the word fortune in it. I always associate it with having life choices, okay? So I think with the Wheel of Fortune coming right out, you have a choice that you need to make in this situation. And this is about life choices and what you're going to do for you and for what's beneficial for you. Okay? Money would be nice too, but this is always, the Wheel of Fortune to me is about your life, okay? And it is in the upright position. So this is all about you making the right choices, the good, right choices for yourself. It's like a turning point in your life. It is a fortunate card to have in this spread because it means whatever choice you make is going to be for the best and was beneficial for you and your environment, your life, and what you have to do, your life goals, your balance. You have the Temperance. It's all about balance and choices again. You got 2 cards coming out like that. So you need to, there's the feeling at the minute of weighing up your options. You see she's pouring water. She or he is pouring water between 2 cups. So they're balancing, you're weighing up your options. What do I do? What do I don't do? Should I do this? Should I do that? Should I do this? And this is where you are right now because it's right in the center as well. So you're weighing up your situation right now, number 3. The King of Wands, you may have some advice from somebody who's been there and done it. Okay, they might be advising you. The King of Wands does give good advice, okay, especially in the upright position. They're looking out for you. This person also, I just heard the word charming. They could charm the birds out of the trees. So they could come back and charm you, or they have been charming you. Okay, you may have found out something through gossip for a lot of you. Yeah, or there's gossip going around, or I can hear chitter chatter, so people are talking. Okay, talking about your connection for a lot of you. You may, of course, they may be gossiping to their friends, ex-girlfriend. Someone's going to give you the right kind of advice. Somebody a little bit more who's been there and done it. Okay, the Fool is in reverse at the end of your reading. Okay, so this person might not be around you completely right now. Okay, but there's this sense that you're not prepared, or they're not prepared for what's going to happen. Okay, I think it's more they're not prepared. I think they've been careless. I think you may have found out something. I feel like maybe they've been a bit not on your wavelength, not understood where you stood and how you feel, your feelings. They don't understand your feelings. It's quite strongly felt. You may be really feeling this strongly because it's quite a strong reading. You've got 2 massive cards there and the King. Yeah, I think you do know this already. I think that you may know all this information already, but I heard the words be prepared. Okay, so either they're not prepared for what you're about to do, the choice that you have to make, the choices, or you are already making your mind up about, or you have made up your mind up. You're just waiting for the right time to pounce. Maybe you want to confront them and you're just waiting, biding your time, gathering information from people for a lot of you. But there's this spiritual maturity. Yeah, you've grown up. I don't think you're the same person as you were maybe at the beginning of this year or last year. I can hear maybe the COVID has changed your outlook on life. I know it has to a lot of people. I shouldn't have said that word, should I? Will I get into trouble now? Apparently people get into trouble for saying it. Or should I say the situation? For a lot of people that's happened. They've had like a spiritual awakening. They've seen life and how precious it can be. There's a sense of you growing up or getting to grips of the situation. Let's have a look at an empowering card. I always like to read these. There's some beautiful messages on them, you know, that may help. I pick one every single morning when I have my breakfast, believe it or not. It sort of clears my head too. So I always like to help. That's what I'm here for. That one's sticking out, isn't it? What does love mean to me? There you go. So there's your choice, isn't it? How do you like to be treated in love? It means different things to different people, but some people cloud it. But some people want the ultimate love and others just can't. They're not capable of giving it, or they're selfish and they want their cake and a bit more cake on top with extra icing. Okay, so there's choices to be made for you, number 3. And you're balancing it up and taking advice and talking to people right now about what to do. But I think ultimately you feel like you know what to do. Right, that's the situation I have. That's the reading I have for you, those of you chosen pile 3 today. Please subscribe to the channel if you liked it, or Please check out my other videos if you like extra advice. I have a love playlist there and a future playlist. You can check those out. Quite a few of them are timeless. I shall see you all really soon with another pick a card reading that I will film. Hopefully the weather will cool down because I'm boiling. That's what the noise is in the background. It's a fan. And if you'd like a personal tarot card reading with me, the links to book that are in the description box right below the video. So if you are drawn to another number, feel free to listen to that one also, because there could be more messages coming out at you. If you were attracted to two, which happens also, it's perfectly fine to read two. You don't have to stick to one. Okay, and I shall see you all. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell. Did I say that? And share the video around. That help build my channel also. And I shall see you all really, really soon with another pick a card reading. Bye bye for now and look after yourselves. Bye bye.